What up YouTube, this is GeoStealthR1 and I'm coming to you with another upgrade with the Traxxas 4Tec 2.0. So what are we doing right now? So now we're going to be installing the aluminum steering belt cranks and Draglink. Now primarily, the part number on this is TRF 4801. So what am I going to need to install this? Well, I'm going to need my 2.0 screwdriver. I'm not going to use the drill on this because it's going to be a little bit more intricate. And also I'm going to need Loctite because I'm going to be screwing in a lot of metal. Now the first thing I'm going to do is release these 5 screws. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I can get the chassis brace off. Once I release that, we'll work on this further. Alrighty, so after releasing the chassis brace, I noticed that on the belt cranks, the internal components right here are bushings and it's not bearings, which I'm kind of surprised that that was set up that way, but it is what it is. I do have bearings that are going to be into the new belt crank and Draglink. So what I'm going to have to do right now is release these 4 screws. These 2 screws and these 2 screws from the links as well. I'll pull this out and I got to release that screw so we're able to get everything going on. So let me start doing that and see how it goes. Alrighty, so I disassembled everything, and I have to say I'm very, very impressed on the way Hot Racing ends up like marketing their parts and everything like that. It's really nicely done the way they set up their aluminum. Now, just a quick tip on what you're doing right here. I just want to give you a heads up on the bearings. Now, the bearings that are going in there are 2 different sizes. Just to give you a heads up, you're going to have one bearing that's bigger and one bearing that's smaller if you look very closely right there. The bigger bearing is going to go on the bottom. The smaller bearing is going to go on the top. They're going to go into right here. You know, the smaller one's going to go on the top. The bigger one's going to go on the bottom, I think. Maybe I got that wrong. Here we go. So this is the bigger one that's going to go on the bottom right there, and then the top right there. And once I start getting everything together, I'm going to put the bearings back inside. I'm going to screw with all this, and then we'll see what the final product looks like. All right, so we'll do it from that point on. Alrighty, so before I put the chassis brace on, I just wanted to give you a visualization of what it looks like without the chassis brace so you guys can see. As you guys can see, my bearings right there. I had a Loctite this screw right here, Loctite these 2 screws, and Loctite these 2 screws, so everything could be nice and set up. So that being said, I just wanted to give you a visualization, and I'll give you the final picture of it once I put the chassis brace back on. Alrighty, so this is what the final mounting part of it should look like. I think it came out really, really cool. Hopefully this video is informative to you. Stay tuned for brand new updates and upgrades that I'm going to be doing on this RC very soon. Rate, comment, subscribe, and to my fellas up in YouTube. Later.